Yo, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is up? What is up? What is up? It is 4:30. It is Wednesday. It's time. It is time. I look forward to this all week. I can't wait. I can't wait. There's so much stuff to talk about. So much stuff to talk about. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, what's everybody been up to? Yvonne, what's going on? Hey, real quick, guys, real quick. I have the AC going. I have a wall unit in my little apartment. Can you hear that? And can you hear the TV going? My daughter's watching TV. She tried to turn it down. Let me know if you guys can hear that or not so I can turn that off or down. How's the sound? Is it loud? Is there background noise? Or is it good? You guys can just hear me. You can hear the TV, but slightly. Yeah, but it's whatever. Okay, so the TV is the thing you're hearing. Turn down a little bit. All right. And then the AC, you guys can't hear the AC? Cool. Thank you, guys. Man, what is up? What is up? What is up? All right, I'm excited to talk about the stuff, man. I'm excited. We'll let it build up a little bit because I want to keep going over it 1,000 times. The title of the video. Obviously, hope most of you guys have heard about me having a match and things like that. And yeah, and then also Larry, someone's already talking about it. Larry released a video of practice, and so I know I haven't even looked at the comment section because I know it's bad. And someone just told me Pradeep made a video talking about it. Oh God, can't imagine what he said. It's crazy. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that other stuff first, and then we'll get into my match at East vs. West, I guess. But first off, what's going on? Yvonne, Paulin, Mike Cartier, Declan Trippier, DK Cabot, Luke Deeps, Veronica Knight, Casey Jones, Unidentified X, Johnny Dang, Devin Dodd, and Grace Bear. What is going on, everybody? Just want to say hello. Everybody's saying what's going on. DK said, what's up, solid practice, Larry and your team. How did Larry feel from the last time you pulled? Larry felt strong. Larry felt strong for sure. Like I said in the intro of the video, I know he said he hasn't been training for arm wrestling for months, but he's still training, general training. So it's not like he's atrophying or things are going away. But yeah, when you're not on the table consistently, the first thing that drops off is your endurance. So I mean, and I could see that. I could see Larry was breathing a lot heavier than normal, and his endurance is fading faster. So that to be expected. I don't feel like his top end strength fell off a bunch, but I mean, he would know more about that. I mean, he's the one feeling it. But from what I was feeling, he didn't feel much weaker. But then at the same time, I just found out my match last week, and so that was my first week going hard back at the gym every single day, and I definitely was feeling it a little bit. I didn't know Larry was going to practice till Saturday, early Saturday, or he hit me up Friday night when I was at work. So like one in the morning, I found out Larry was coming to practice on Sunday. So I didn't care. I mean, I lifted heavy all week. It's whatever. It's practice. I'm not going to take a bunch of time off to get ready for a practice to be top level at a practice. This is not going to happen, especially when I have a match coming up. So it is what it is. But like I said, and I've said 1,000 times, I do think Larry is stronger than me left-handed. Like I don't think if I can beat Larry left-handed in a tournament setting, it would be due to tricks and just me knowing stuff. I don't think I'm stronger than him left-handed. I don't think so. Right-handed, we would still have to find out. But Larry's at a super high level, guys. He is. I've said it 1,000 times. I don't back away from that. But yeah. Luke says you need to up your dose and turn into a freak. Well, I'm back into full training. Like I said, very excited about getting ready for this match. I'm not missing a day. I'm going ham. I have Paul Lynn is helping oversee my training. I immediately when we got home and started thinking, and I found out about my match. I started thinking about, I know a lot about training. I know a lot about programming. I can put on seminars and I get it. And I still believe in all the things I say. But sometimes it's nice to hop on a different program and just kind of shock the system, do what you haven't been doing, and see what kind of results can pop out of that, right? So obviously, Paul Lynn has been progressing a ton. He's moving forward, and I don't think there's one person in the sport at a super high level that's been progressing faster than Paul Lynn. And he beat Sasho in a hook. That's wild. So I contacted Paul. We had like an hour and a half conversation going over video of the guy I'm arm wrestling. We talked about game plans, what muscles we're gonna need to get strong to execute, and all these things. And Paul's gonna help iron everything out and get me ready. So it's super excited to be working with Paul. We actually had a lot of same outlooks on training. There's a few things we do differently, but for the most part, we were on the same track, in terms of mindset towards training. But super excited to be working with Paul Lynn. I mean, I don't think there's a better guy to be working with. And I have till the end of August to get ready and become a freak, like DK or like Luke was asking. Deep says, please say no, Travis. I'm not commentating. I messaged Angan the other day and I said, hey, by the way, do you want me to commentate at East vs. West 8 or 9? He says, as of right now, no, that's not the plan. So he says he just wants me as an athlete at East vs. West 9. What are you drinking tonight? I got another Rockstar Fruit Punch. Casey Jones, Unidentified X. Who'd you go against? My match is against Mehdi Abdulvand. So, yeah. Johnny Dang, what's going on? Reddit's been blowing up. Says Rocky Knight. Yeah. Devin says, we all know I'd be the next GOAT, but my elbow is thrashed. I have to retire. You guys saw Devin Dodd in that Larry Wheels video. He was wearing a black shirt, and he had his hat forward, bunch of tattoos, like stout guy. That was Devin Dodd arm wrestling. He arm wrestled against Leroy and some other people, and arm wrestling Whisperer and stuff. Cheers, Derek says X Monster. Cheers. Sick ass shirt, Derek. Yeah, I got this one when I was at Brian Shaw's house. So kind of cool. Roy Baker, what's going on? Craig D. So who you got in East versus West? What do you know about your opponent? We're gonna get fully into that. Let it keep building up a little bit because I don't want to keep repeating myself because everybody's gonna come in, they're gonna see the title, then they're gonna re-ask the question, and I'm gonna have to go over it 1,000 times. So I just kind of want to let it build up. We'll get around 60 people. We'll get 60 people in here. I'll start going over it. Awesome Arm Wrestler says, did you get that match because you missed your flight and lost money and Egan is a good guy? No. Maybe Egan felt bad for me. No, he didn't do anything wrong. So no, I messaged Egan, and you guys keep getting me back into the topic. I'm gonna get into this. I'll tell the whole story. Paulin accountability, best in the world. I know, right? Get the Sabin quadratic hand. That is awesome. I do want one of those. If any of you guys got one of those laying around, ship it to me. I hear he charges like $400 for it plus shipping, and it's crazy. And I don't know. I got a table, pulley systems. I got all the things I need. So I don't that's not going to be the one thing I don't think that changes everything, but it'd be cool to have. Let's see. Arvin Chan, yo, what's going on? Nice, Derek, athlete only EO. Deep says, bummer, I like your commentary. I had fun with it, but he said he's good. But he didn't say I did bad or anything like that. So he didn't say he heard anything bad or anything. He just said, as of right now, no. But who knows? Maybe he'll hit me up a week before the event. All right, we want you to commentate. I don't know. Carolyn says, Derek is a mainstay in camp commentary for England. I'm sure it will come again. Tall Paul Hutchins says, good evening, all y'all legendary Derekians out there. Howdy, Mr. Derek. What's going on, man? 1.4 gigahertz Mac. Yo, what's up? 38 people watching, 8 likes, says Johnny. No, I'm at 44 people liking, 25 likes. But if we get a like spike, you guys, I'd appreciate that. On your way up, please click the thumbs up button. Or if you're on mobile, X out the live chat, click the thumbs up, bring back up the live chat. I appreciate that, guys. DC Gaming, are you going to go to Italy to get stood up by Hermes again? Ouch, that hurt, man. People are making a way bigger deal about that. People are trying to say, Derek's super pissed. He's going at Hermes. Am I frustrated about the way it went down? Sure. Hermes apologized. I don't have any bad blood towards Hermes. I'm not starting an anti-Hermes campaign. It's nothing like that. It sucked the way it went down. I get it. He's probably busy. I didn't give him the time. I get it. Was it frustrating? Of course, but it's not the end of the world. It's just money, y'all. It'll come back. I'll just work, and it's not a big deal. Russell Monroe, there he is. What's up, bud? Palin says, what do you think about Larry being compared to Leonidas? Would you say it's close or Larry's on a different level? Leonidas looks amazing, especially left-handed. Right-handed, I don't know, might be close. I'm trying to think who I've seen Leonidas pull right-handed that I can compare it to. I'm not sure. There is some cool things happening with Larry Wheels. I just got the phone with him about 30 minutes ago. Yeah, really excited about Larry Wheels' future, and he's gonna be 40 minutes away from you guys. He's moving 40 minutes away from you. I think he already moved there, and he's opening up a gym and everything over there, which I think has been announced. But I'm gonna be working with Larry. You're gonna see a lot more Derek and Larry for sure. Craig D says, thoughts on East losing all the matches last time because East fans to lose interest in arm wrestling. I mean, the West lost all their matches, Craig. Let's see. Clerks 93. Who you got? Lockie versus Aiello. Aiello's coming back from not doing any training. Lachlan's been training his ass off. It might have been a bad stylistic matchup in the past, and that's why Aiello won. But can Lachlan, is he going to change his style or just try to be stronger within his same style? I'm not sure. And what form of Mike Aiello is going to show up? I think there's a lot of question marks on that match. Interested to watch it, though. I'll dwell more on it, and we'll see. I'll talk to Mike Aiello, get more of a vibe on what he's feeling like, how strong he is, and how he feels the match is going to go before I start putting out solid predictions on it. Michael Workspace says, hey, Derek, do you know the reason why Sabin got banned for life from WAF events? No, I just saw those videos pop up, but I haven't watched them yet. I just saw them pop up on my feed, but I haven't watched them. WAF is banning for a plethora of reasons. I believe Sabin got suspended before due to testing negative, I believe. I'm sorry if that's incorrect. I don't mean to put trash on your name, Sabine. I think that was what happened before. Maybe that happened again. I don't know. I haven't watched the videos. Or it could have been anything like Sabine competed at a rival event for a rival tournament and things like that, and they'll ban you for that as well. So yeah, I haven't watched the videos yet. If anybody's watched that video, please update us on why he got banned. Hermes OU4G says Johnny no. Al Mahmoud, what's going on? Bridget, there she is, my love. Carolyn, Bridget, our queen, and Veronica. King of Table 8 in LA or Las Vegas. I have not heard anything about that from Larry. I did not ask him about King of Table. I know the next one's in Dubai, right? So Topal Hutchins says, I must have missed the whole Derek Hermes beef. How do I keep missing all these beefs? There's no beef. There's no beef. Carolyn says, whoa, more Larry with you. Derek first lane to mainstream media. No wonder Tennyson been with Monster Michael Todd. Arvin Chen says, oh, what happened to that? I'm all in gym owner, that is going to turn a part of his gym into an arm wrestling corner. What happened to that? I'm all in gym owner, he didn't show up. So he didn't show up to practice. I told you guys the owner of my gym said he's going to get all into arm wrestling, and he didn't show up to practice. I saw him yesterday when I was at the gym, and he said that something happened with, he has to pick up his kid and watching his kid, and he needed a babysitter and things like that happened, and he couldn't make it. So I believe him. I mean, hopefully he shows up. He said the thing with his kid will be happening for the next couple of weeks, where he'll be busy on Sundays at that time. So we might not see him for the next 2 or 3 weeks, sadly. But I'll let you guys know when he comes out there and how it goes. Hopefully we'll have some video of it. Uncle John says, I thought Bridget is Derek's daughter and tells the Rob story. No, Bridget is not my daughter. Emma is my daughter. She's here. I'll have her hop on camera later for you guys. You guys get your Emma minute. Devin Dodd says, is a super match between Larry and Mike in Mexico happening? Nothing has been confirmed. I mentioned the tournament in Mexico to Larry, and right before he did the outro where he mentioned the tournament, he hasn't solidified he's going 100%. Mike and Larry have not solidified that they're doing a super match 100%. It was just kind of mentioned, but nothing's been locked in. Carolyn says, tell Paul just to watch last Wednesday with Derek later, bro. Watch with Derek later, bro. Flights versus East versus West, etc. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff happened. I kind of go over the trip and what happened last Wednesday. Craig D says, so do you think the West will start winning against East again, or is it over for a while? No, we're going to start winning. Are you kidding me? We're going to start winning. I'm going to start winning. We're going to start winning. Well, we've been winning. It's just last event we had a bad event. We've been getting wins. Been on the board. It's not like every time West gets swept. Blake Gibbons, what's going on? Hermes versus Derek in a boxing match. No. Topple Hutchins says, I see Carolyn. I'll check that out. I missed the last stream. Spacey, Hermes versus Derek sumo match. Atlantis IRL, what's going on? Sarah Latona, there she is. What's going on, Sarah? Thanks for hanging out. If Leroy, Megan Mike, Larry Wheels are consistent practice, you'll have a hell of a team, says 1.4 gigahertz Mac. Yes, I agree. Okay. Bigger Derek doesn't read comments of poor people who can't afford membership. What? I'm reading all the comments. I'm going down the list. Unless you guys talk to each other or you just say yeah or cool or yes. Elliot Berry says, what's going on with Schoolboy? I have not heard anything. John Coben says, Mega Mike looking strong. He's very strong. When is Mexico tournament? It's early July. It's July 6th, 7th, 8th, something. I have to look at the flyer again, but it's around then. Okay. July 8th, says Bridget. There we go. Callie Strong with the first super chat of the day. Hey. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. The first one to hang out with Chave for the day. Callie Strong coming in strong, taking the spot. Callie Strong with the $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Callie Strong hanging out with Chave. Thank you for keeping my boy company. But nothing, no message attached to the super chat. That's all good. It's all good. Just showing a little bit of love. I appreciate it. Robert Crane, what up? Big D, what's up, Robert? Dave Anderson, there he is. What's going on? Craig D, does East vs. West plan to have women's arm wrestling again? Yes. There's no reason why they wouldn't. And I know it's ladies arm wrestling been getting pretty active, and there's awesome matches within the ladies. So but everybody, Gabby, obviously everybody always wants to see Gabby and Barbara, but I'm really excited. Hopefully they get, like a lot of the Swedish ladies who are all amazing. And there's so many amazing female arm wrestlers in the world that would be awesome to see have super matches. So hopefully Ingen puts that up there. It's just they don't have a big following. 99% of the people watching this is male. And so I understand that. And so, but he has like 15 matches. Why not make at least one of them a ladies match? So hopefully he does. Michael Workspace, are you going to be competing and commentating East vs. West? I will be competing and not commentating as far as I know now. We'll see if Ingen changes his mind, wants me to commentate, and of course I'm down. Andy Beckett, what's going on? Wish they would do. Yeah, I know. Have the smaller ladies. I agree, Sarah. Kaiser PR says, Derek Devin is going to be in Puerto Rico this weekend. Hope to see you someday here. Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd love to go to Puerto Rico. Bridget, we need to go to Puerto Rico. You better keep your eyes off the Swedish women arm wrestlers, says Bridget. Robert Crane says, Monster Michael Todd back to training. Yes, I need to touch base with Mike. We were texting a while ago, like when he was right after his surgery. I haven't talked to him on the phone though. I want to see how he's doing and how he's feeling. I can just watch the videos, I know, but I like to talk to him, get the real behind the scenes answers on how he's feeling. Who would you take in a Ravaz Devin matchup? Ravaz is really strong. Ravaz doesn't press towards Devin the way Gennady would. Ravaz would be more of a traditional press. And Ravaz's hook isn't as good as Gennady's. That's rough. I'm trying to think stylistically. I know you guys just immediately think of A beat B, B beat C, so C beats A or whatever. It's not like that. Styles are a big part of it. It'd be close. It'd be with Ravaz's overwhelming size and strength. He might be able to take Devin to the pad or put enough pressure on his arm to open it up. I don't know. I don't think Ravaz will transition as well as Gennady and embrace that flop press the way Gennady would. I also don't think he has such an amazing hook as Gennady does to be able to hold and work from there with Devin committing his shoulder. I think I'd have the slight edge to Ravaz, but not anything substantial. 55-45 Ravaz. Devin. Sorry, slight edge to Devin. 55-45 Devin. Yeah, off the top of my head. Let's see. We got okay. So what do we have? 61 people. All right, 61 people. Now let's get on the topic of the match. So you guys, and can we get a like spike as well, please? If you guys are on your way in here, please hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate that. It was a couple days. I was home. I don't know, a few days. I messaged Engen. I don't even know what the topic was about. I just said, man, Engen. I said this has got me really motivated to train. With the West not doing too well at this event, I really want to train up and have a match and come correct and get a win for the West and get a win for myself and get a win for Engen, who's shown a lot of faith in me and flying me out there and taking care of me always. So, and immediately he's like, you want to pull Medi? So in the past, Engen had offered, potentially brought up the idea of me pulling Medi. Was it for the last East vs. West? I think. And I was like, not training. And I was like, I declined. I said, Engen, I don't want to embarrass you right now. I don't want to embarrass myself. Like, I'm already on a losing streak. Like, I'm good. I'm going to pass on this one. But we talked about dates, and he said, well, what about East vs. 8 or East vs. West 9? I said, 9 sounds better. I'm going to take all the time I can to get as strong and heavy and monstrous as I possibly can to deal with Medi. Medi, if you guys don't know who that is, his name's Medi Abdulvand. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing that. He's from Iran. He is traditionally the number one guy from Iran, right? He's built basically like Levon. He's pretty much, he looks like he's about 6'3", 400 pounds. Crazy, wide, thick dude, hairy and scary. And he's very shoulder committed. So all his movements are like he sets up flat to the table and he goes straight sideways. Like he doesn't even commit his shoulder. It's just like, when you're arm wrestling, like old school arm wrestling on the table, like on the countertop with your dad, like he starts it like that, right? And then if you expose his like wrists and stuff like that, then he comes forward with the shoulder and he'll press. So it's really sideways, really internally rotated. He's really strong in a hook, and it's a really strong bicep, and it's just a big mass going that way, really fast, really hard. And then if you stop him, the shoulder comes behind, and he'll flop press. That's in a nutshell this giant crazy dude I'll be arm wrestling. Now they haven't had any guys from Iran on East vs. West, so this will be the debut for their country. So I know he'll be taking this very serious. He's been arm wrestling for a long time. The last high-level super match I can find of him in terms of videos were like 5-6 years ago when he was competing against like Dmitry Trubin and Kratzy, when Kratzy was a little bit bigger, and those guys. He's had matches with at some point Mehdi was at very, very high level. I don't know what level he's currently at. He's older. I don't know his age. I asked Engen. Engen didn't know either. He looks late 40s, early 50s. And I'm guessing maybe he's younger than that. I'm just from what I'm seeing and how long he's kind of been in the sport, it kind of looks somewhere around there. He is not currently ranked, but like I said, I don't think he's been super ultra active as well. He told Engen, this is a mismatch. He's going to destroy me. It's a pointless match for him to set up, which I love. Thank you. Well, the other guys were nice, and they were quiet about it. When I had Morzov and Ravaz, they didn't talk a lot of crap. Like, they were confident in their abilities, but they didn't say, it's a mismatch. This is stupid. I'm going to destroy this dude. They weren't mean about it. And I kind of like that he's going that route because it's getting me way more fired up. Like, I don't want to lose again. I mean, is there an opportunity? Is there a chance that Mehdi is another Ravaz and Morzov just waiting to crack into that top 5? There's always that option. I don't care. I'm going to be focused on me. I have to show up the biggest, craziest version ever. Luckily I've tracked my numbers. I know my strength levels in general. I know my weaknesses that I need to work on. And with Paul Lynn and with my team blowing up and having all these crazy dudes around, like I see, I'm excited and I'm optimistic. I need to go get a win. I need to win. Wes needs a win. I need to pay back Engen, who's had all this faith in me. We need to win. So I'm very excited. Like, I've been in the gym. I'm not missing anymore. And things. But my practice videos might not be very impressive for the next few months, guys. So if you guys are going to read into that too much, you guys might be let down because I'm not going to. Normally, I would take a day off before practice, but I'm not going to anymore. With my current program, I'll be taking a day off after practice to heal up as much as I can for the heavy gym. So yeah, I'll be lifting up until the day before practice. So yeah. Catch up back up in the chat. Let's see. Rumors has Derek will compete ref and audio engineer East vs. West 10. I'm down. Ravaz would beat Devin, says Yelkwood 9. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, Derek about to lose his eyes there. Johnny Dank says, yeah, lead the Swedish chicks to Pretty Ricky and Malibu Zach. So that's funny. Oh no, the chat went off. Okay. Yelkwood says Devin is top 10, but not top 5. But it's stylistic, man. You can't just look at, that guy's big and strong and he beat so and so and now he'll beat Devin. It's styles. Styles make matchups, and Devin poses some really weird threats that you have to have very significant and unique answers to. Unknown says Ravaz will probably smoke Devin in the best of 5 format. Robert Crane, Devin is looking kind of weak, kinda. Spacey says Devin is not weak. He has invisible samurai strength. Carolyn says Zarab going dark on social media is the same as going off cycle Trense. That's funny. King Huddle says who's the scary looking Iranian? That's Mehdi Ablovan. Derek is a unit. Looking huge next to Michael Todd. Yeah, I'll be scary. The Iron Sheik says Mark KDX. And King Huddle says well done on getting the match. Thank you. Ravaz beats Morzov Riser in round 1. Obviously dominated Dave. If Davis was healthy and still lost like that, I'm leaning towards Ravaz is a slight favorite over Devin. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying, and we're all welcome to our own opinion, man. It's not a big deal. Whatever. John Coben says, Yes, get a good win. Yeah, Derek, a big one. He's going to throw a whooping on the laddie wheels, my friend. Craig D says, spell your opponent's full name. Mehdi, 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 and then Abdulvand, Abd Olvand. Yeah. The huge Iranian in the King of the Table qualifier tournament? No. But Mehdi beats the last video I saw of Mehdi pulling that guy you're talking about with the glasses. Mehdi beat him. So John Coben says, can you beat Larry and Mega Mike? I'm down to find out. Traditionally at practice, I've only practiced with Larry a few times, and the only time I arm wrestled Larry, you guys saw on video. Besides, there was this one practice at the beach where we didn't video it, but we only arm wrestled 3 or 4 times, and I was beating him that time. But the last couple of times you guys saw, like, I only gripped up with him twice. Like what you saw in that video Larry just put out, that's the only time we gripped up right-handed at the whole practice. It was like they started, and I took his hand, then we started, and they got me into a hook, and I was like, oh yeah, ouch. And then he pinned me, and then we went left hand, and like I said, Larry started me left-handed, and yeah. Mike, we practice every once in a while, and you gotta remember, I know Mike. I'm taught Mike from the beginning, from day one. I know Mike's pressures, so I know how to pull Mike really well. But me and Mike only pulled a tournament one time, and he beat me a few years ago. That asshole. I thought I could hook him. I went to his strength. I was feeling on fire that day, so I went to his strength, and we had a bit of a war, and he pinned me in the hook, and I was pissed. But yeah, Mike knows we can run into a tournament. He knows it right now. That wrist is mine. Robert Crane says, how old is he? I don't know. I'm trying to find out. Smash the like button, says Adam, that one guy, we're at 48 likes, 80 people. You guys, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that. Mehdi Abdulvan, thank you. Craig D for spelling it out. Arm Wrestling for Nerds says, Derek, sup, dude. Engen is 48. No, I'm not wondering how old Engen is. I was wondering how old my opponent is. Do you think you flash pin Larry in a ref's grip ready go? I don't flash pin anybody. I am not fast. so no, I don't flash pin anyone. It's not in my toolbox. Brad K says, very cool. I know you'll put in the work. I can't wait to cheer you on. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Brad. Spermies. What's going on? What's up, man? Nice shirt, lover. Thank you. Rocking the Brian Shaw shirt. Robert Crane says, you aren't losing us. Right. Rob McIntyre says, Derek, we all believe in you, brother. You're going to crush him, dude. I'm so excited and motivated. And this process, this getting ready for matches process, the visualization, the hard work. I love doing this. I love this process of just being super committed and going all out. And so I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to try to pump out as much content for you guys as humanly possible. I've been on the phone with a few people today talking about YouTube, talking about growing my YouTube channel and what they feel like I should do. And what I'm getting the most part is more content. Like, it's just pushing it harder. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Some people think that I need to, and a few people told me this, that I should, man, what the heck? Okay, sorry, I know I was going off, but Carolyn, thank you for the member for 18 months. You've always been supporting, Carolyn. It goes without saying how much we adore you over here on Team Derek. And Holler Larry Wheels doing good, friend, Alpha Empire. Thank you. Ricky Walker dropping the $5 sticker, always coming in with the stickers. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the support. And then Ricardo Vidal, the MX 249. So is that 249 pesos? I think it says, "Sup, Derek? I'm one of the organizers in Mexicali to have the Larry versus Mega Mike super match. I have the perfect scenario. Confirm it with them and tell Heraclio. I will talk to Heraclio about it. You saw in the video that Larry mentioned going to that. I've been trying, I love going down there and seeing you guys. Going down to Mexico, guys, Mexicali tournaments, and Mexico, that's my place, man. I love going to Mexico. They always treat me super well. You get VIP seating. They make banners and stuff with a picture on it. It's awesome. They've always treated me fantastic. Never had any complaints about any Mexican arm wrestlers, Mexican tournaments. I love going down there. Those guys are amazing. So I will definitely dig around on this for you, Ricardo. Shoot me a message on Instagram or something like that, and I'll keep you updated on what they're saying and how that's progressing, man. But thank you. I appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you for the support. Carolyn with a $10 super chat says, "Dear Mr. Brzezinski, would you please upgrade Derek to first class this flight so Bridget doesn't have to stand in the aisle on the plane?" Hey, we get Bridget a normal seat next to me, so that way I can take up half of her seat in my seat. I actually felt bad this last time because she was like, the guy on the other side of her was also big. And so, not as big as me, but he was fat. He was a fat guy. And so she was like, I felt bad. So I started trying to lean. I'm telling her, just lay on me. It's fine. I felt bad for her. Normally, she's, Bridget's thin. So she doesn't take up a lot of space. So I get to take up her extra space. But I felt bad for her this last one. She was in a rough spot. Wait, was that first super chat? It was 999. Okay. Carolyn came in with a 10, which puts her at the top of the list. Puts her at the top of the list for super chats because the other one was $9.99. Carolyn came in with a 10. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate that. So it's Aunt Carolyn because if it's Uncle Marcus, it's Aunt Carolyn. Thank you, Carolyn. Always being supportive. Always looking out. Okay, let me get back in the chat real quick, guys. Where were we? Derek, we believe in you crushing it. Derek is the gauge of something. All right. Michael Workspace says, Derek, any idea where's John been? He used to have little Davey, but now he's totally off the grid. I have not heard anything. Swedish bikini arm wrestling. This is Mark KDX Writer. There's Big Sperm. Thomas Miles says, you need tunnel vision and to make a statement win to regain your upward momentum. I agree. I fully agree. Bad day for Medi, any way you look at it. I'm just picturing it, and I hope he just keeps talking crap. I hope it just gets even worse. Spermy says, excited for your upcoming match. Thank you. Derek would 100% beat Medi in a spelling bee after he beats him on the table, says Almamo. Thank you, sir. School Lady Boy says, yo, what up? Craig D says, do you like being the underdog or the favorite? Always be underdog. It's way better. Rob says, how does that trip affect you? It's the reality is that we have to make the trip. So because it's the reality and it's because we're accepting the matches, it's pointless to talk about. Does it have great effects? Yeah, but like we're saying, yes, we're taking the matches. And there's Americans that win. Like if Todd Hutchings and John Brzezinski have the travel figured out and the jet lag figured out, then how am I complaining? That's on me to learn how to handle it. That's on me to handle it, accordingly. Is it a learning curve on how to deal with that? Yes, I think I'm getting better at it. Forcing myself to stay awake and get back on regular sleeping hours. Making sure I'm hydrated and all the things. I'm getting better at it for sure with all the traveling me and Bridget have been doing. And Bridget stays on top of me, guys. Not only is she my beautiful girlfriend, she's also my manager. And so she makes sure I'm on top of everything, drinking enough water, eating enough. Like she's managing the big guy, right? So yes, I'm getting way better at handling it. We get there early enough. I have a match. I'm planning to get there, like Tuesday. I want to be there to acclimate as long as possible. So I'm not going to blame that because that's where the matches are until they're in the west, out here in the West somewhere. But if they're in the United States, it's way harder for people to travel to the United States in terms of visas and getting approved and all that stuff. It's hard for guys to come here. It really is. But would I love for these every once in a while for East versus West to be out here? Yeah. Is it realistic? I don't know. Dave says Cowabunga. Tall Paul Hutchins says, Law of Jesus, that limo riding, jet flying, Rolex wearing, super duper chat. Comes out to like $25, says Atlantis RL. Either way. Oh, I don't know. I didn't do the conversion. How much is that? You guys, someone convert that. The 249 pesos. Is it $25? Because then that would mean that's the top super chat, and I should put that on next to Chave. I'm sorry. I don't know the conversion off the top of my head. Brad K says, you make extraordinary technical stuff. I do think more TikTok technical clips and YouTube breakdowns will push you very high. Can keep shorter so you can do more frequency. Thank you, sir. Elliot Berry says, who do you think Dennis should pull next? There's so many names. There's so many people who would love to see Dennis pull. I mean, the popular names, everybody wants to see Dennis and Devin, pull. But, I mean, Dennis could – it doesn't have to be West for me. I'm down to watch matches that are East versus East 100%. Would I love it for it to be a West match? Of course. But if there's not one that's exciting, then no, pull someone from the East and see where he meets up with everybody. But that being said, I mean, he can pull Zaor. We want to see a breakout match with Zaor at East versus West, not in Russia, and so I don't know. There's a bunch of matches that I'd love to see Dennis pull. Bridget says, Caroline. Callie Strong says, traveling alone this one. No, I believe Bridget will be going with me as far as I know. But we're still we're going to work out the travel. Derek, your one-man band Wednesday night is legendary. Thank you. 249 MX is 13 USD. Oh, it should have been top chat then. John Coben. But Carolyn just came in with a $15 super chat, which supersedes that. Says, Derek, I wish you could just crush every tournament just for fun in NA one day. 98 FAL everything. Carolyn, thank you. You're awesome. Carolyn. When are we gonna meet, Carolyn? When are we gonna meet? We need to meet. Bothering me, but we have not met yet. $15, thank you. We need to meet. We need me, you, and Bridget need to go hang out. Let's see. Where are we at? Bridget deserves a medal. Yes. Technically largest super chat. $14 in pesos, says Atlantis IRL. Carolyn says, what? Derek, momentum is always on the rise. # long game. Thank you, Carolyn. Patrick Murray says, Derek, how would a super match versus Larry Wheels go for you right now? Today? Like right now? Or like, a couple months time to prep, or like right now? If we did it right now, like tomorrow, I feel confident. I don't feel it would be easy. I feel like there's situations where Larry could take advantage of me. I feel that in a tournament with an actual setup, with a referee, with me knowing what I know, I feel like even though I'm not my strongest right now and I'm gaining, I still feel like I know enough to be okay in that. If you want me to give the ratio breakdown, I would feel confident 60-40. Like not insanely, right? Especially because I'm not at my peak strength right now, but I'm getting there. So yeah, right now it'd be 60-40. Ask me again right before my match in August. I'll probably say something like 90-10. But I feel confident if I pull Larry right now. Zoso Top Roll says, thought on plate pinch curls, as in holding the plate at the bottom so it puts a ton of pressure on your fingers and wrist. I'm a small guy and a 25-pound plate is tough. Would love to see how easy you do it. I know what you're talking about. I don't do those. I don't think I've just grabbed it and tried it, but I've never actually tried working out. He's talking about grabbing a plate, like a 45-pound plate or a 25-pound plate. You just pinch it and like you curl it up like that, right? I've never tried that in a workout. So I'm not sure. I'll have to try that out and get back to you on that one. I'll try to remember the gym tonight to do that. Paul Strang says, Derek, I hope you focus on this match like there's no tomorrow. Got to come in like a complete freak beast, pancake blasting maniac. My heart just won't handle it seeing you lose again. Seriously, man. I'm with you. I am with you, Paul. I don't think my heart can handle it again. Oh, gosh. And then watch. No, I'm not. You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna go this prep. We're gonna see how this works. I'm usually I'm very realistic. I understand where I stand on things, where other people are at, the odds, how good big a favorite I am or am not, things like that. I'm gonna try to hold back, not even saying negative things, but even saying potential scenarios where I lose or why I would lose or what would happen if I lost or things like that. I'm gonna try. I normally don't go that deep in it where I'm like, oh, I don't need to do the stupid games. I'm realistic. I understand. I just need to work my best, do my best. But I'm gonna try to eliminate any talk that even mentions me losing or not coming out on top. I'm gonna try that. I've never really tried that. It's not because I don't feel like it affects me. I don't feel like when I say that it brings me down, but maybe subliminally it does. Maybe I'm just not acknowledging it. Subliminally, it's making me weaker and understanding I could lose. Maybe it is doing that. I don't know. So I'm going to try that. For this one, I'm not going to talk about scenarios where I lose or why I might lose or where I might fail. I'm not going to do it. We're going to stay positive. We're going to stay positive, complete, ignorantly positive. We're just gonna avoid all realistic scenarios. We're only going to talk positive from now on. That's it. Craig D says, well, when you say strong hand arm wrestling, don't you mean strong wrist? Because strong hand to me means crushing grip. Both. Everything from here up, like wrist, hand, grip, thumb, this. All this is what I consider strong hand. Heraclio, there he is. What's up, my boy? The Schmo says, bring Bridget. Maybe she'll distract some more dudes for you. I know, right? Bridget, during my match, I need you on that stage, We'll get Medi checking you out. No, just kidding. Never. Carolyn says, Derek, I'm going to hop to your Cali gym one day to meet you and Bridget. That would be amazing. Is Bridget training with Jody? I know Bridget needs to take lessons from Jody on how to scream and make a scene. Let's see. Schmo, what's going on? Oh, there's Schmo. What's up? I didn't see your name. What's going on, Schmo? How to be a good corner. Fundamental strength. You need to level up, bro. Trust. Mehdi has been doing the same move as long as I can go back in videos. We're talking like 15 years of the same move. I don't think he's going to be switching it up. I don't think at his age, how long he's been doing it, he's going to be throwing out crazy stuff. I mean, the only other option would be like a top roll, and I don't think he's a top roll. And I've seen him try to top roll, and he top rolls like a hook puller. Like, he's way too offensive. And trying to top roll me is really pretty rough, usually, anyway. So I'm not super worried about that. So I'm pretty sure he's going to do the same thing he's been doing. Now, having the strength to stop that, having the strength to counter that, that's what we're working on and dealing with. And I'm going to have a significant amount of chest and shoulder strength to be able to withstand that size dude going like as hard as I can. Because internal rotation, side pressure, things like that, where I have to fight that, is up in here, right? And I have to have elbow conditioning, which is what I didn't have for the Austin Jaggers match. My elbow needs to be conditioned, right? So there's certain things, and there's a lot of other stuff that I have to work on. That's some of the big topic stuff. So I'm really excited to get these bigger. Y'all going to see my chest and shoulders blow up for this match. Your boy's going to get jacked. And I'm about 335 right now. We'll see where my weight ends up at, but realistically, let's go for 360. Another super chat from White Wolf, my boy. That's the lighthearted howl. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming through. Thank you for the super chat and always supporting the channel. White Wolf, you are amazing. It's also, when am I going to see you again, dude? Like, you got to come back out, man. Good to see you. Quick breakdown of Bowen versus Artem. Breakdown. Did they do the match? Bowen should have that. I think Bowen has more in the arm, and Artem is more of a strap technician and running outside. Bowen has shown to be like he can be proficient without his wrist a little bit. I think Ryan has more tools, but Artem is getting bigger and stronger and more explosive as time goes on. I think I saw Bowen as the favorite, but yeah. Did that match happen though? I didn't. Or are you talking about what's going to happen with that? Wait, where was that? Someone said Larry beats me. Tamar McCoy says Larry would get you, bro. LOL. All right. Carolyn says, Derek, you think we'll ever see a Brandon Allen versus Larry rematch? I don't know. Brandon's a lot lighter right now, guys. I think he's like around 200 pounds or barely over 200 pounds. So I don't know if they're similar weight. Shmo says, slow pulling is way different than ready to go. Don't get it twisted, folks. Derek would drive over the top of Larry. Brad K says, plate pinch curls do work your thumb like crazy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Jack Hogan, I took some lessons last time. Derek, never stop pulling, says, Derek, do you think you know what you're doing with pancakes? Honest question. Well, most of the time I like to put peanut butter on them, but syrup goes usually after that. Peanut butter is my favorite thing to put on pancakes. So. Carolyn says, okay, down to weight room listening, #games. Deep says, that was old school training. Richard Lepke said he used a flat 2x4 to train. Used a flat 2x4 to train. I gotcha. Derek would take Larry, says Callie Strong. Bridget Sexton says, hit him like a bus. That's not funny. Steve says, what does everyone think of the RVJ cinder block lift? I haven't seen that one. Patrick Murphy says, I hear Engen scheduled Ravaz and Levon to pull you at the same time, 2v1 next East vs. West match. I wouldn't be shocked. And I would do it. Engen's forearm flex says, Derek, when are you going to beat Travis and shut his big mouth? Travis ain't taking no matches. I will destroy Travis Major right-handed. And I think I'll beat him left-handed. Brad K says, the mind is a very powerful weapon. Unbelievably so. I agree. Schmo says, you might even drive over the top of him, back up, and drive over him again. Jack Owen says, Derek versus Travis for show. Eton says, at Cali Strong, agreed. Derek would take it. You have to account for the jet lag and stuff. Deep says, Derek, if you lose, how will you change your training? I don't know. I mean, the stuff I'm doing is like tried, tested, proven, not just from me, but from other people. Like, I know I'm getting stronger. And in my prep for my last Ravaz match, or even my prep for Austin Jaggers, like I said, my top end strength was there for Austin Jaggers. It was. You can see it in the match and in all my prep for it. So when I got on the table, I felt really strong. And like when I would pull certain people, I was doing great, even in practice, like consistently. I'm like, and that now, I'm not as strong right now as I was for Austin Jaggers, but it's fine. I'll get it back. But I know that training works. When I'm doing it and I'm consistent with it, I feel really strong, and every way I can test it, even on a table at practices and stuff like that, it shows that I'm really strong. So I know it works. I think it's just consistently staying at it even after a match and just not stopping. What happens is, like, I'll go through a match and then I'll take a break afterwards and not have anything booked and get depressed and just, whatever. This last one, I don't really talk about it a lot. I've hurt my back 3 times now. I keep having this reoccurring injury happen. And the first time it happened, it went on for like 2.5 weeks before it went away. And then the second time it happened, I went to the hospital to urgent care, and it's something in my lower right back. The muscles, I don't feel anything when I'm lifting. I'll be getting home and I'll chill, and I'll just feel it slowly start creeping on. And then by the end of the night, but be working, standing for like 7 hours, I can't even step. Like, I'm wincing in pain. I can't even hear people. It hurts so bad, and it shoots from my right side down through my ass cheek, onto my leg, into my thigh. It shoots all the way down. And when I went to the doctor, they told me it was muscle tightness. They said it was not my what's that thing, sciatica. They said it was not that. They said it was just general muscle tightness pinching the nerves, is what the doctor said. So they prescribed me muscle relaxers and ibuprofen. And so that keeps it. The fact it happened twice made me really timid. And this happened since my Austin Jaggers match. Made me really timid because when it happens, I can't work because I have to stand at my work for like 7 hours. I can't sit down. And so I can't stand that long when my back's injured like that. And so I had to call off work each time it happened, which sucks because, as you guys know, Derek's not killing it on money right now. So it's been putting me in weird situations. It's been giving me one more excuse to not work out very hard and things like that. It happened again last week. But this time I'm realizing, like, I know what it is. I know where it's at. I'm not going to go to all these therapists and go get a massage each time, an acupuncture and all this stuff. I got the massage gun. I bought a foam roller. And I know what it is. So now I've been, like, last time I went last week, I went directly at it. I had like 7 massage gun sessions. I rolled it out twice. I laid on there. I took the muscle relaxer. I still had some left over. And I handled it. It wasn't completely handled, but it was good. It was tolerable. I could work. So I'm trying to learn how to go right at that because I have to lift heavy. I have to lift heavy for my match. I cannot go to the gym and not go wild. And I can't be holding myself back. So I have to learn how to deal with this injury if it keeps reoccurring and just handle it at home. I don't know how to strengthen that area. That's how I aggravated it. I went to the gym and I did front squats, and then I did hyperextension, like lower back hyperextensions, trying to target my lower back, but it's on the right side. I don't know how to target it, or if I even need to target it. I don't know what the imbalance is in my body, but it's happened 3 times now, and it sucks. But I think I found a way to combat it. It takes if it happens, it takes like a day and a half, and then I'm kind of over it. But yeah, that's been messing up my training really bad. Because it's like train heavy or work has kind of been the decision. If I train heavy and I hurt my back, I can't work. That's been the decision. But now I think I can solve it. I think I can fix it at home. We're going in. We're going all in. I don't care. I cannot stop training I have a match. So that's kind of been the thing that's been going back and forth in my brain. Bridget knows about it. It sucks. Anyway, your lack of push-ups make you weaker, says Dave. I know you needed more push-ups. Travis is washed up. I agree. Spermie's ass creamy says, widest of wolves. What's up? Am I being pimped out, says Bridget? No. Dave, I didn't know Derek could do push-ups. Bridget, stop it. It's not a funny joke anymore. Bridget, I told you guys that one time. She said, I didn't know you could do push-ups. I said, shut up. And she's like, what? And I grabbed the perfect push-up bars. Yeah, how many? You know what? For all the hardcore followers, I've told this story. We already went over the story. How many push-ups did I do when Bridget doubted if I could do push-ups? Who was here listening? I said it online. We went over the whole story. Let's see if anybody remembers how many push-ups I did without stopping in front of Bridget, just to show her. Mike, what's going on? Dan, what's up? Bath says, hey, Derek, love your stuff. Can arm wrestling training help build stronger wrists than they initially were before getting fractured? If you take it easy, take it lightly, and yes, I think that the pressure and the muscles and the tendons and everything will solidify, and I think it can help. If you go too hard, too fast, I think you can re-injure yourself. So I would definitely ease into it. But yes, I think overall in the big picture it can. 320 dipstick says Dave Anderson. Let's see. Ignorantly positive. Artemis going to smash that week. Tit Aussie, says Dave. AW2 is in July. Okay. Yeah, it didn't happen, right? And Brandon's off gear, says White Wolf. Yep. Andy Beck says Brandon back up to about 260. Oh, he is? Oh, okay. Sorry, I haven't been following Brandon too closely lately. But I know he was really light. So I didn't know he got heavier. I haven't looked in on Brandon in a few months. So Jodburns, Todd Hutchings, who wins? I don't know. I want to see it. Brandon Natalia says, Derek, you're the man. Your broadcasting was great during the last tourney. You and Beja were very entertaining and played off each other really well. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the positive comment. Uncle John says, zero civil courage. Is that Uncle John, or is that like different Uncle John? That's not the Uncle John. It's like the Uncle John. Yeah. Jerry versus Hermes, who wins? I got to think Hermes. Even though Jerry poses a serious threat with his style, I think Hermes is going to be too fast and too sideways, and I don't think Jerry's going to get set deep into his hook or into his press. I'll give it to Hermes, I think. But we'll say me saying that, I feel like it's 75-25. Hermes. Derek, send that to Travis. Patrick Murphy says, where do you see Larry in 3 to 5 years if he stays in avid arm wrestling? Larry is amazing. Larry is definitely a top 10 at 242 guy in North America, especially left-handed. Left-handed, I think he's up there even higher, maybe top 5, top 10 right-handed, and maybe higher than that. We'll see how he deals with everybody. So Larry is very good, and it depends, Larry dabbles. He dabbles in other things, and so who knows what all that means. So, and how much he'll attribute to arm wrestling. Larry, like I said, Larry moved to San Dimas. He says he's opening up a gym in San Dimas. They're going to have arm wrestling there. That's about 45-minute drive for me if there's no traffic. I plan to be there a lot. I plan to help Larry. I have opened up my team to Larry for Larry to join my team. I believe he's interested. We have not settled anything and made that 100% commitment and decision yet, but I have showed him the door and openly said we'd love for him to join up. Leroy Walker just moved to Rancho, which is even closer to my team. He'll be attending practice. Leroy will be on the team. I'm excited to work with him. He's excited to work with me. He has a ton of potential. If you guys don't know who that is, he's a top 10 bench presser of all time. He had the strict curl world record for a while. He has been arm wrestling for about 2 years in Texas. You guys check him out, Leroy Walker. Someone put in the chat how to spell it. I'm excited to work with him, man. He has a ton of raw potential, obviously. Big things coming out of Alpha Empire for sure. That's my team name, Alpha Empire. Big things coming. Let's see. Seriously curious if Hermes reached out to you personally since you returned stateside. Yeah, White Wolf. Literally, last time I was on live on Wednesday, he messaged me as I was live, like with you guys. I wasn't lying. I got that text while I was talking to you guys. So, but he just apologized that it didn't work out and things like that. It's fine. But people, that's what I'm saying. People are trying to make all this drama. After that, people went on to make posts and stuff on Reddit. Derek's super mad and he's cursing and it's just like they made a big deal about it. Like it was this huge thing. Legend of Nelda linked to the fat, says Larry versus Derek. Okay. Deep says, wonder if a chiropractor would help. I don't know, but I'm not going to. If this injury keeps reoccurring, I can't go to a doctor every time if it's going to happen like every other week. So I just need to learn how to roll it out and deal with it myself. Calisson says, need to stretch more. Maybe. I have nerve damage once they fix me. Johnny Dang says, lower back pain is often upper glute tightness. Bridget massages ass, please. Legend of Nelda says, link. Do you do Chiro? I don't know what that is. So no. The Schmo says, have you had your feet checked out? Feet being slightly off and out of whack F's your hips up and the hips make your back hurt. Body compensate and tightens up trying to heal. I have not. I have talked to somebody else and they said that it could be from sitting so much that you stop using certain muscles. And basically they said it sounds like my glutes aren't firing. So basically my ass ain't working. And so when my butt doesn't work, then the other muscles try to compensate for that and try to start overworking. So he said basically tighten up my ass. Like when I'm walking or standing, like flex my butt cheeks to basically get those fired off, get that used to working. And so maybe the answer is going and doing a bunch of butt workouts. You know what I mean? Maybe that's it. Maybe I got to get a donk. I got to get jumped in the trunk. I bought pool balls to roll on. I got all the stuff. I got stuff now. Steve Danny says chiropractor is fake. Don't recommend. Mark KDX Rider, bee stings, leeches, and stem cells. Oh God. The Shimo says feet and ankles. Johnny Dang, all you need is a lacrosse ball. Zoso top roll. I do plate pinch different. I brace my elbow on the side and try to do full curls with it like a bicep curl. I can only go down so far before it comes too much. Look forward to seeing what you can do. Yes, sir. I will check that out. John Coben says, yes, try the bee stings. Stop it. Stop it. B Sims, have you tried Doritos and maple syrup? I have not. Oh, God. What? Who does that? Oh. Tamara says, switch the plan up for this match and do a lot of reps. No, we got to get strong. We got to get strong. So, no, I won't go below sixes, but I probably am not going to go too far above sixes either. So, sets of six. Rock Leo says, you should try an ice bath and get all the inflammation down. Maybe. Ice bath. Ooh. Nunya. Oh, wait. It updated. Where'd you go? I just saw a message from Nunya. Oh, no. I missed it? Ah. Oh, there it is. Bruh, deadlifts, no pills, strengthen those weak areas is where you are stuck, bro. Deadlifts, high rep, low weight, and then you get it. All right. Cyborg 06 says back to get dumped on. Oh, he's talking crap, saying I'm going to lose. Oh, no. 1.4 gigahertz max says not a cure at all. Just hanging out 60 seconds. But hanging 60 seconds from a bar daily helped my back over time. I also brought a reverse hyper from Rogue, and that makes my lower back feel brand new. All right. Thomas Miles says, really hope you win big man. Thank you, man. Me too. You know, guys, me too. It won't be for lack of effort. I promise you. Yeah, that's talking about me if I lose. See, I got to stop doing that. I'm going to stop mentioning that. I'm not used to doing that. We're winning. This is weird for me to cut that out. I'm going to work on that. Bridget, when you hear me talking and saying anything like that, we're going to try not ever to mention losing as a possibility for this one. Steve Danny asked if it was 14. It's all in Italy. So Mike, I'm going to guess you did 17. We should post a video as a short. Wait, you recorded me doing the push-ups? Push-ups and planks on the side. Mark KDX Rider says 30. There you go, Mark. See, Mark pays attention. I did 30 without stopping, all right? Full extension, all of it. 30 push-ups. Bridget said I should know I could do one push-up. Girl. Let's see. The Schmo, what's a junkie? Lying hyperextensions. Hulk Hogan's vitamin says, listen here, brother. I feel like I can't read that without doing the voice. Why don't you and Whisperer create a league for 1 to 3 matches? Or that's sounding more Macho Man. If done right, it's Macho. I guess I can only do Macho Man. I mean, I know Hulk Hogan said brother a lot. If done right, it might get the same draw as the bigger events. Same earned, less spent, more for the boys and future, brother. It was getting very Macho Man. I could go Macho Man easy, but Hulk Hogan's a little bit weirder. Cody T says, did you hear a male orangutan once squeezed a keeper's arm so hard it broke her humerus bone in 2 places? Ooh. Actually, about Hulk Hogan's what he said. E.T., the Whisperer, he's on my team. We talked. We were just talking like an hour ago. He's doing a lot. He's still growing right now. He's trying to grow as an arm wrestler, trying to grow as a YouTuber and content creator, and grow his brand and all the things. So I don't think he's trying to settle down and start a league as of right now, from what I talked to ET about, but potentially in the future for sure. Benji Mac, yo, what's going on? 26. You guys, can you guys share Benji Mac's YouTube channel in the chat, please? And anybody else that has a YouTube channel in the chat, share their link as well, please. Always down to promote other people's channels. Uncle John said he hates Ingen. I'm not Uncle John. Initial thoughts on the East vs. West 8 card. Okay, East vs. West 8. That one is Morzov and Levon. Someone break down all the matches. East vs. West 8 for me real quick. Off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember all the ones that are there. I know I already saw it, but it's not. I'm having a brain fart right now. You guys got to help me out. Legend of Nelda says stem cells HGH DECA with test and EQ. Drop any orals. They aggravate lower back pumps. All right. If I all right. Dave Anderson says Jerry is going to smash the Italian experiment. Carolyn, Derek, no squats. Gyro and ice is how I treat my lower back herniated disc, etc. Gyro. Cryo? Gyro. I don't know what that is. That's why orangutans are not allowed to eat for Swiss. I'll take that 3-1 bet on Jerry, says Deeps. Lots of rope pulls for blood flow and rehab. Benji, I can't believe Larry is opening a gym next to the studio I manage in San Dimas. Hey, did the Cali team beat Florida? Oh, Benji, what was the final score there versus Cali? I think Cali won. I feel like they did. It might have been close, though. Did Florida win that? Anyway, Benji, let me know what was the score on the Cali versus Florida. San Dimas is way closer for me. We'll have to check out Larry, but I want to start getting over to your Sunday practices, dude. Hey, you're welcome. Come through. Derek, would you give your arm wrestling ability for Mel Gibson's success? So you're saying, like, would I give up my arm wrestling ability for all the money Mel Gibson has? That's a lot of money. I could set up my daughter, my future's future. And I can find something else to keep me happy, I guess. Would I be sad? I'd be giving up arm wrestling? Yes. But to be able to set up my daughter and all my future generations, yep. Yeah, I mean, I'd be sad. I have to give a thing I love, but I could still be involved in arm wrestling. Just start from scratch. But yeah, dude, I'd be able to set up my family's family. Yeah. Remember I was mentioning a few years ago we would host a tourney there someday. Dav says, what's your current – I do remember you saying that. What's your current top 5, especially after the recent matches? I don't know, dude. Levon. More and the rest, the 2nd through 5th is in no order. Morozov. Ravaz. Hermes, Gennady. And I don't know the order. Like I said, I don't know the order of 2nd through 5. And I think Devin would be 6th. But remember, I did say I think Devin is the favorite against Ravaz. Remember, styles make matchups. But overall, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's some of those guys. Let's see. John Coben says squats. I was close. No, you guys went fast on me. Okay. It could just be from being big and tall, even if it's muscle. The size is hard to work in the lower back. I agree. White Wolf says we'll have to make a trip to visit Larry when he gets set up over in San Dimas. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll quit spamming Hermes, says Mike McIntyre. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mike. Down, Mike. Don't do it. Who's Derek facing? Just got here recently, says Benji Mack, and facing Mehdi Abdulvan, the number 1 guy from Iran. He's giant, built like Levon, like 6'3", 400 pounds. Big dude, been arm wrestling a long time. Wing Zero, yo, what up, my guy? Dave Anderson, I know a few lakes where we can hang you over the side to gather leeches by the thousands certain times of the year. Oh, that sounds horrible. Me and Bridget have been talking about leeches lately. Disgusting. Bridget says, can I slap you? Slap therapy? No. Frank Callahan, pulley system. Frank, stop with the pulley system. And you know what? By the way, you guys, shout out to all the members in here. Everybody with those little icons next to your names. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and being members. If you guys aren't members, consider joining up and hanging out. We're going to be doing especially a big YouTube push during this next programming phase. So I'm going to start putting out a lot more members-only content. Again, I'm going to start getting you guys some more exclusive stuff. I want to start doing at least a small snippet of training each night, even if it's just a YouTube short or something like that, or members-only exclusive. So yeah, you guys, definitely this will be another great time to become a member if you are not one. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, that's so weird. It's so weird. But we're going to be doing a big push, a big social media push going to this next match for sure. You need to come to this match like you did for Tim. You were a beast this tomorrow. I know. And the aggression, I find the aggression. I had the aggression for Ross. I'm telling you, walking up to that stage, I had the aggression. I know I did. I had the aggression for Austin Jaggers. Watch the first couple rounds. It wasn't finding that beast. I just wasn't strong enough for those. So I'll bring the fire. I'll bring the heat. But I have to be strong. And I gain even more confidence with prep. And so this prep needs to go well. This programming needs to go well. And that's what helps really grow my confidence and grow my ability to throw myself into it. Bridget, I did 30. Don't hate. You have full permission. You got covered. No charges in San Bernardino County, Riverside. Patrick Murphy says, Derek, why don't you cut off your legs so you can compete in like the 220 class and dominate? Maybe that's the option. Sorry, the subreddit has infected me with terminal trolling, says Patrick Murphy. It's okay, man. I understand. Kairos chiropractor. Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, got it. Got it. Wait, by the way, what time is it? 5:36. Okay, we still got like 24 minutes. We did 3.5 last week. I mean, is that getting old? Are we just beyond the 3.5 gripper by now? I don't know. Wing Zero says, I'm seriously thinking of becoming a parody of Charlie Zelenoff, the arm wrestling version. Charlie's nuts, but I will pretend to be crazy. Just gonna go beat random arm wrestlers. Like, go call out some famous arm wrestler, and just when he's not looking, like when you guys are setting up, be like, oh yeah, I'm still trying to learn, pin him, and then just be like, that was real, that was real, that was real, or something like that, or I don't know, like have him pin you and be like, oh, he fell out twice, and just start making up scenarios where you won actually, even though you lost, and just. Does anybody actually think Charlie Zelenoff is a good boxer? Is there anybody who's actually fooled where they're like, no, he's legit, man? No, nobody believes it, right? I don't think. Anyway, Derek, thoughts on one Grant Diet? Bridget, Grant he's out there, man. I don't hate Grant. And that's the thing. A lot of people think I would. I don't hate Grant. It's just Grant is like so far beyond trolling. He's like the troll of the troll of the trolls, and all he's trying to do is stir the most drama he could possibly visualize. I think at night he just stares at the sky and just thinks about the craziest, most dramatic filled thing he can try to say and how much crap he could try to stir up. That's it. And he's sitting there and then just trying to think of stuff, until his mom wakes him up for breakfast time, he just sits there and thinks on that. So but I don't hate Grant. I think it's funny. Everything he says, even when he's talking crap about me, I laugh about it because he's so dumb. And it's just like, and he knows he is. He's like 1 second away from laughing at himself. The stuff he's saying is so ignorant. So it's beyond the point of me hating Grant. It's like, I don't think he even really thinks any of the things he says is true. So I can't be mad at him. It's the people that say things that they think they're right and they think they know better and they're saying the dumbest crap. Like, those are the ones that get annoying. But yeah, Grant's on the opposite end of this spectrum. Was good practicing your team last week. I just want equal webbing versus you, Derek. Benji. No, I'm giving you height webbing. I'm giving you webbing advantage, dude. What are you talking about? You can't complain about webbing when I'm giving you the advantage. I'm giving you high webbing. Only go to a chiropractor that does x-rays there. Out of alignment is a thing. I didn't opt for surgery fixing it. Natty. Atta girl. You've changed, says Bridget. Grant about to dominate Scotland. Scotland. Okay, Benji, you guys talking to each other, sharing links. Thank you. No, Jerry. The name makes me vomit, says Bridget. Baff says, I think Levon, Hermes, Morzov, Gennady, Devin. Okay, not Ravaz. That makes sense. There's Bridget with the win. Posted twice. Patrick Murphy says, okay, if you can't beat Angerbayev, he can chop off the left arm and go down some more. GB19. Do you think Ravaz leveled up or Dave had a bad day? Both. I don't think it's one or the other. I think both. Let's see. And no leg and no left arm. Derek versus Daniel Prokopchik. Where's Tadzilla been? I would like to see him pull for the West again. I'm sure he'll be back. We need Aussie versus Pradeep left. I'm down to watch that. Okay, yeah, Wolf, you have an emoji, but no wrench. They need to trust your power. You know what? I don't understand how sometimes my teammates who've known me for 9, 10 years, they know I go live on Wednesdays and they still call me while during the. I'm gonna roast him after this. Um, let's see. Carolyn says, "Yay, Larry, bringing the Mecca MK11 to Cali for arm wrestling. Holler, the world is your oyster, Derek." Wing Zero says, "If the Iranian guy turns out to be like the Iranian Hulk, dude, no, I'm gonna beat him. You almost got me. You almost got me. I was about to say a funny scenario, where, nope, got this." Thank you, Derek and Mod Bridget, for posting the YouTube, going for 1K. Hey, Benji, how close are you to 1,000 subscribers? You guys, can we give me a little boost? Get Benji to 1,000? Then he can monetize his channel and all the things open up at 1,000. Let's see. The Uranium Hulk. King Hado says, "How do you control the nerves, anxiety before matches?" For me, I don't get that a lot anymore. I've competed on big stages I was a college basketball player, so there's some big stages and tournaments I did for that. Then I was a professional video game player on TV on the biggest stages there was at the time for that. And then in arm wrestling, I've been on a ton of stages and stuff like that. So I don't really get nervous. And before that, I was into drama and acting. Like, that was my dream when I was a kid. So all through high school and stuff like that, I always did drama and plays and things. So I don't mind. It doesn't make me nervous being on stage and things like that. I don't really get that nervous. But if I do get any anxiety or nerves, I tend to just I had a great talk to Devin leading up to my last match with Austin, where I did start getting a little nervous. And I called Devin and I asked him, I was like, "How do you deal with this, dude? Like, how do you deal with these nerves?" And all of a sudden I'm second guessing. Have I been training? Am I ready? Yada, yada, yada. And Devin said, it's just like, there's two different guys, Derek. He's like, there's this guy within you that is just there to get stuff done. That's what he does. He executes. He's an absolute monster, and he's there to get stuff done. And you know that when the time comes, that guy's going to be there, and that guy's going to do what he needs to do. And you can be the other guy, but around a couple days out, that guy starts showing up. And when that guy's there all business. That guy's a monster. Like, that kind of mindset. That's what Devin was telling me. It kind of helped. I just go super cocky. I just try to turn into that guy who just can't envision losing, that guy who's there to be a beast, that guy who's there to be a monster and get things done. I try to become that guy. And help me. Derek, how awesome is RBJ? I met him at Main States, and Heather is a sweetheart. I actually got a chance to talk to RBJ for a little bit. He's awesome. We never really talked in person, so yeah, RBJ, he's funny. We got to chop it up a little bit at East First West. He's great. Is it be skidded and acted? The people will be in on it, says Wing Zero. Derek needs to pull someone a tier below at East First West. Well, Leo, I'm pulling Mehdi Abdulvan, who is not in the top 15 in the world rankings. And I don't know if he should be. I don't know what level he's at. This will be his opening match for East vs. West, which he's been trying to get one. So we're going to find out. No, we're not going to find out. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. That's it. That's the stance we're taking on this one. I never say that in any of my matches, guys. You never hear me say, "I'm going to beat this dude 100%. We're going to go that route. We're doing it. Have you talked to Devin since his loss? I think I texted him once, but not about the loss. I can't remember what I texted him about. But no, we have not talked about his loss. Marble says, "You remember what happened with Iranian Hulk? Those stood fight Martin Ford and got scared after one push and pulled out." Oh, did he pull out after that? I saw the video where Martin Ford pushes him. I didn't know he pulled out after that. That's funny. Ravaz Morzov is just too much. Wing Zero says, "Charlie Zelenoff is a better boxer than average person not trained in boxing." I agree. Let's see. GB19, do you think Morzov will have a short stop versus Levon? If he does, it's going to be a long day. If Morzov gets a stop, that could be a long day for Levon. Wing Zero says, "Charlie sucks compared to the majority of novice trained boxers, but he can best some untrained people." Yeah, I agree. I'm saying he's trying to act like he was some champion, some super high-level boxer. Schmo says, "Derek, suffering from self-doubt while others are afraid of your full potential, Smith. Stop overbalancing and smack this dude." All right. He's an overthinker, says Bridget. Patrick Murphy says, "Who's the most impressive pound-for-pound arm wrestler to you, Derek?" And Angrabayev is so impressive. Zoloev's been so impressive over his career. Even when Devin's lighter, that's still impressive. Prudnick, when Prudnick's even at his more natural weight, super impressive. Engen, oh man, that's rough. That's rough, man. That's really rough to say. If we're talking about current, like right now, to me, the one that's been most impressive. I mean, how strong is Bacho? But we'll go Prudnick. But how strong is Bacho? I don't know. Derek, get yourself in a beast mode. Think of nothing but crushing him. Hell yeah, Spermies like that. Craig D says, when you look back on your Cali Championship and Tim match, what were the reasons and differences with your more recent matches? The guys I went against more recently were better. They were stronger. They were just higher level. And Austin might have been a higher level too, but that one was more like I messed up. The other two matches, Morozov and Ravaz, I was too weak. Ravaz one, I mean the Austin Jaggers match. I mean, guess technically I was too weak. I should have been able to just power through them the entire time, but getting 4 pins and only 2 of them counted due to elbow fouls. I was strong enough to close it out. I just kind of messed up. So that's why that one didn't bother me too much. I wasn't just too weak. So I don't know. I'm not sure. For my end, I traded really hard for those Tom match and Tim match, and I went in there with something to prove. And it was in my backyard. It's in San Diego. It was a 2-hour drive. So that's real nice. And my whole team was there, and the environment was there. The environment was so pro Derek. The crowd was chanting for me. My dad was there. Bridget was there. Like everybody was like, it was like that's my zone. You know what I mean? And I think that plays a good amount of factor into it. Devin says, just yell at the referee over and over again. Corey Van Linder, yo, Corey, you need to get a membership at the gym. Stop messing around at my gym. Corey lives in my city, guys. He lives in my city. He's on my team, and he's not lifting at the gym I go to. That me and the other 2 teammates live in my city go to. Corey, step that up. Powerhouse Fitness. Grab it. Go. Carolyn says, you're going to be the king of Larry's gym and beat every Georgian in 2 years, Dick. Thank you, Carolyn. Devin's advice isn't exactly helping Matt Mast. Callie says, agree, Carolyn. What? Ignorant positivity, says 1.4 gigahertz back. But I should put that on a shirt. Ignorant positivity. Or ignorantly positive. You know what? That's good. What should we do with that? I like that. Forcefully positive, like ignorantly positive, like just only seeing positive. Yeah, we got to do something with that. Bridget, I need a sticker. It says ignorant positivity. Yeah, or ignorantly positive. One of the two. I love you to slap you all the time. How do you see Todd Zilla versus Angerbayev going? I see Angerbayev as the favorite, even though I know Todd's amazing and he's used to losing his wrist. I know Angerbayev is fast, explosive sideways. I don't know if Todd Zilla can dig in. Todd Zilla versus Dadakayan, right hand who wins? Todd's Dadakayan. He's too big, too much horsepower. I don't think Todd Zilla will be able to hold on to it. Hopefully for Derek, this Iranian guy isn't like Ravaz 2.0, some Middle Eastern giant who's a sleeper top 10. No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to win. I believe in you, Derek, says Troy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love it. I'm going to eat all this up. All this positive reinforcement from you guys from now till the match. Thank you so much. Thank you. Spermy says, there's something to be said about a good rebel yell. Get on the table and go ballistic. Dude will take one look at you and doubt himself. That's right. If Morozov beats Levon, then he's number 1, correct? Yes. Correct. Let's see. Prokopchik Denier. We're going to talk about Will killing it and taking right and left number 1. This is Corey. Will on my team, Will Klingman taking number 1 in California. You got to be more specific, Corey. What are you talking about? Wing Zero says, I dreamed of going into special forces when I was younger and wasn't even medically allowed in regular infantry and many other military jobs. I was only allowed on desk job or marching band. I moved on. All right. Sorry to hear that, man. Troy says, Rob, the Schmo says, there's always the flip side. If Bridget smacks enough brain cells out of you, maybe you won't be able to overanalyze. I didn't go to the military, says Wing Zero. Okay. Bridget says, Rob. That's not funny. We don't talk about Zarab on this channel. Or Prudnick. These are both guys I've tried to holler at Bridget. Let's see. Anyone skewed on Bridget lately? No. You guys feel free to slide in the DMs. I'll try. Just kidding. Don't do that. Wait, where were we? Oh, no. Oh, wait. I lost you guys. Oh, there it is. Sharing my childhood dream I was never going to accomplish. You had an acting dream. Oh, okay. Yeah. Prunick was way more smooth. Say my name with an accent. Tell him I'll kill him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. Bacho's a verb now. Derek sore hit by a Mack truck. Oh, Bacho's a verb now. Spermy says there are a lot of fulfilling jobs and trades in the military other than special forces. Actually, they can't operate without service trades. GA says, hello, Derek. Any response to Pradeep's claim that Prokopchik would defeat you in a right-hand series match? Who? Who said that? Wait, which person that knows what they're talking about said that? Oh, it's someone that doesn't know what they're talking about, and I could care less about his opinion. He has no idea. He doesn't know. He's not even an arm wrestler. I could care less about Pradeep's claims and things. I don't watch his stuff. I don't care about what he says. It's like the significance of a random person, somebody walking down the street making a YouTube channel and talking about arm wrestling. Like that's the significance of Pradeep making videos. It's just somebody watching videos they don't really actually know about the sport. They're not involved in it at any significant level. They've never trained at a high level. They don't understand it. They're just making videos, just sharing their opinion. So I don't really care. Let's see. Pound for pound, Corey West says Troy. Hey, Dave Anderson says ignorant positivity. What a gift T-shirt. Japanese saying for that, Derek. There's a Japanese saying for that. James Howie says, back at it, Derek. Crush it, man. Yes, sir. Pradeep says Derek is the weakest pound for pound ever. Okay, I get it. Pradeep says things. I don't care about anything Pradeep ever has to say. Corey says, yeah, Will Kleeman at SoCal Classic won right and left hand number 1. Oh, all right. Yeah, Will's a beast, and he's going to be as good as he wants to be. He just has to train consistently. Will. Spermy says, I served in the Canadian Armed Forces for 21 years. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm not Canadian, but if I was, I would say thank you for your service. Shmo says, all right, I changed my mind now. There are 2 instances. Leave Bridget ass at home, Derek. Ongabai versus Prunick. Ooh. I know Prunick won. They did that, right, at top 8. I think Prunick won. I'd still be down to see that if Prunick's not like 250 of all muscle. Wing Zero says, I was 18 at the time. I was in the recruitment center. I long since moved on. I just wanted to share the old dream because Derek shared his acting dream. Ignorant positivity. When I played amateur sports, I did a lot of visualization, says King Hoddle. Derek, I find that it helps visualize and ripping out the throats of my opponents. It's ripping time. You got this. Sinewy slacker. Taylor. Am I ready to get my revenge on Scott Wynn? Come through. Actually travel, Taylor. Patrick Murphy says, when you said Spermies, I wasn't reading chat and assumed it was a troll army version of Hermes. Derek, we think very much the same about Twerp. Ain't the top, it's a journey, and this journey is first class. Ignorant positivity, carry over at the gym. Uncle John says, not good in arm wrestling and not winning in arm wrestling equals same shit, different hole. Really? So Dave Chafee's not good at arm wrestling? That's interesting. Because it kind of depends on how you're competing, right? Like, if I can go to local tournaments and just win and beat a bunch of local guys all the time, that makes me good. If I stay local and just win local events, does that make me good at arm wrestling? But if I'm challenging myself and only taking matches with high-level opponents but not winning, that makes me bad at arm wrestling. You said Prunick. Who's best pound for pound in USA now? One of the light classes. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Isn't Prunick married? I don't know. I don't know his life. Loggy says, who you got between Ravaz and Adamus? It's close. I think Hermes will have enough back pressure to open up Ravaz's arm and take advantage of him. So I'm going Hermes on that one. Caleb says, I'm hella late. What's up, Derek? Who's your opponent? A guy named Mehdi Abdovan, the #1 guy from Iran. He's kind of built like Levon, like 6'3", 400 pounds looking dude, scary, hairy, all the things. But we're gonna win. Sideline Star says, "Where you at, my friend?" I'm at my house. Where you at? Even though our support jobs, we're still talking about military. This has been going on for a while. Let's see. Hermes over Gennady over Boston. Patrick Murphy says, Dave Chafee maxed out on arm bet to lose, and now he's sipping margaritas on an island. Did you pull at that 154 tournament with Palco and Roman? Did I? You got to put Caleb's name if you're talking to Caleb, because that sounds weird to ask me if I pulled at a 154-pound tournament. Rooster's Lounge says, "Oh my God, please go and work on Brian Shaw head. Get him in arm wrestling pounds in USA now." Loggy says, "I honestly don't see Dave pinning Devin 4 times. That sounds unimaginable for me, to be honest." Craig D, what's the lightest weight you would arm wrestle and still be really good? And Emma time. Lightest weight. I mean, I want to achieve certain things in arm wrestling and be at a peak strength, and I feel like I have to be heavy for that. The plan has always been to become number one, defend that as many times as until I lose it, so I lose that number one spot, and then become healthy. And then I'll probably, for me, healthy is like 250, 260, right, somewhere in there. So then I could cut to 242s and have some fun there. So that's the plan. Still, I'm not falling off yet. I'm not gone yet. So yeah. And you see the Brian Shaw shirt. You see it? Get the Brian Shaw shirt on. We'll just say I've been talking to Brian. Leave it at that. Leave it at that. We will leave it at that. And I can't say anymore, so don't ask. But yeah. I think you want to have matches with people around your level. Jaggers is good. Maybe Withers or Fukakis next in NA before Larry, of course. Yeah, I don't have any problem having matches with those guys. I don't think I'm above them or anything like that. I don't. Those guys are great. I'd love to have matches with them. If I get an opportunity to go fly to a different country and have it all covered and arm wrestle on the biggest stage, I'm not going to say no. I mean, like I said, no less, but I wasn't prepared. It was hard to say no. But yeah, that's an opportunity. It takes a lot to pass up on that. Let's see. We catch up on the chat, and we're gonna do a little Emma moment, and then close it out. Rivals looks super strong. I agree, says Spermies. I want you to beat Levon. I agree, says Wing Zero. Patrick Murphy, if you hit enough helium balloons, you can compete at 154. Sideline Star, how did you start commentary? Did Ingen approach you, or did you see an opportunity / put your name in the hat? What was my first commentary gig? I think I just said I would do it. Was East vs. West my first time commentating? I don't know. I've been talking about arm wrestling for so long, with this and then podcasts, and I've commentated a few events, even like some local events and the seminars and all. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I probably brought it up to him. I'm almost positive I brought it up to him. I just don't remember the exact scenario. Spencer, there he is. What's going on, bud? Member for 20 months. 20 months. Do I even YouTube anymore? LOL. Hello from work. Got to get back to it. Love you long time. Hey, Spence. It's good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being a member. Appreciate that. Is Bacho really Levon's younger cousin? From what I hear, no, they're not related. From what I've heard. I don't know. 250 would be super light for you. Don't you walk around at 330? Yeah, but I don't do any cardio. I like cardio. I played basketball for years. I don't mind running and things like that or being active. Moment I would decide to just be healthy, then that's what's going to happen. Then treadmill, pick up basketball games, give my arms some time to heal, and like all the things. I would love to do that. Now I'm getting older. It's going to get rougher, but I mean, I'm not afraid of doing cardio. Trey, Sue, what's going on? What's up, big dog? Freeze, M, distant cousin. See, I've heard different things. I've heard they're not related. I have heard the distant cousin thing. Who knows? I need to ask Levon. Is it true that Brian Shaw is going all in on arm wrestling? So White Wolf? I don't know. Rooster's Lounge says, leave it at that. Vitali versus Corey West left-handed. Wait, Vitali? You mean Morozov versus Corey West? But Vitali, yeah, I don't know. Those big top rollers, those are rough. Casey Hoagland says, what about Billings? I don't know anything about that. Trey Farmhand Soup says, damn, I was late. Did you play fighting games? No, I played Halo shooting games. And there's first for Savon, Derek 60. Thank you. He asked you. You also got asked to go to Arkansas for Monster Marco Todd versus Rivaz. What? Then you got the message to fill in. If Derek took what everyone is taking, he would crush. Dude is a natural monster. Thank you, Trey. Silent Star says, Are you hyped to be on a trading card? Oh, I get to be on a trading card? I didn't even think about that. Yeah? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I get to be on a card? Thank you for reminding me. I didn't even – I hope they still do it. Watch them stop doing it at the one I go to. I hope so, man. That's going to be awesome. I hope they do the trading card. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Paul Strang says, out of everyone worldwide, you're the guy I want to see succeed and climb the ranks the most. Thank you, Paul. You've always been super supportive in here, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bridget sharing the link to the awswitch.com where you guys can buy hats, shirts, and stickers. We're gonna come out with more stuff, guys. She's always working that. There's people still buying stuff consistently. Discount code AWDerek. You guys get yourself something there if you want. I mean, it's high quality stuff. It's quality, my friend. Hard to get bet against Vitaly versus anyone. I agree. It'll be worse 50-50 for him. I'm trying to catch up so I get Emma on here for you guys. Yeah, I've been talking to Brian. I'll buy that card. What is the meaning of life? GB19, stop it. Whoa, trading card is so cool. Immortalized. You were also on a shirt and tables. Oh, I know. I got the tables. Those are cool too. Those cards are cool. That's one slap for negativity and thinking they got rid of trading cards. That's not that doesn't count. Are you going to trash talk at East or West 9? I should. I don't know if Mehdi speaks English. I hope he does. Gosh. Am I going to open myself up? Nope. I was about to say, even though I'm going to win, just the delusional Ryan Bowen series and people calling Michael Todd delusional, I've wanted to stay as far away from that ever happening to me as possible. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to win my match. You know, I'm just going to throw that out there. But I'm going to win, so I don't care. Derek, can we please do a rag team at AW at Larry's gym? Tag team. WWF style, walking music and props. Derek versus Godzilla. Maintaining center says Devin played a lot of basketball in the past two. Think you can take one-on-one? I've destroyed Devin. Bridget sharing the link tree, guys. It's links to all my social media. GA says, who comes up with the ratings on the cards? I genuinely don't know. I know I'm going to be rated the lowest. Or if they don't rate me the lowest, Pradeep his head is going to blow up. Oh, it's so ridiculous. They should not rate Derek any of this. I hope just to piss him off. I hope they rate me high. I don't care what they rate me, but I hope they rate me something stupidly high, and then it pisses off Pradeep. That would be the best. Did you make up with Hermes? I'm late to the party. I don't hate Hermes. We're good. You guys is great. Might as well set up your arm wrestling table for power slap at this rate. Oh. Jeremiah says, who's your favorite b-ball player? All time, Dirk Nowitzki. Or I really like Larry Bird. Allen Iverson's really good. Those are some top names that pop out. Your card will say you're the only person that can beat Levon. $1. Are you going to bet on yourself an arm bet? How much? No. Arm wrestling Emiliano. You need to add D in every word. Sound like Pradeep. I'm putting my retirement on Derek to win. I knew you were going to say Larry. Dude is really underrated. Dude, Larry was amazing, man. All right, Emma, get over here. All right, guys. You guys want to talk to her? You guys see her. She's in her pajamas already.
Hello.
Speak loud. I'm speaking to you.
Hello. Wait, I want to show them my test.
Show them your test. Just tell them about the test. Show them.
Okay. So, I had my health final today, and so we even studied on the way to the car. On the way to my school. We studied in the car. and I got an 87. I missed 5 of them.
She's talking about her health final, guys. So she had a test today on like how the heart works, on the different valves, to name all the bones in the body, like the major bones, things like that. So she had her test that we were studying for, is what she's talking about. Say, name some of the bones. Go for it. What are the names? What's this bone?
Humerus.
Yeah, humerus. What are these bones?
The radial and the.
Speak out loud.
And the ulna.
Radial and the ulnar. What are these?
Phalanges.
Phalanges. What's your leg bone? The big one.
Femur.
The femur. What are the other ones? The shin bones.
Tibia and fibula.
Yeah, see, she got it. Tibia and fibula. I bet you a bunch of you guys didn't even know that. I bet you.
It's a B.
All right. Anybody asking questions? When is your last day of school?
The 31st. Well, the 31st is the graduation.
Okay. Any questions on attendance for good? What? Okay. Let's see. Congratulations. Make Maddie put some respect in your name, Carrie. I will. Pizza party. What are your plans for summer 2019?
I'm gonna go camping.
Camping. All right. How many questions did you get right? How many questions were on the test?
I don't know.
It was like 3 pages. I don't know how many there were. She got 87%. It's not good enough. She's gonna get an A next time. So we're not just okay with that. All right. Greatness. She's way smarter than that. Will she watch East or West live? Yeah. Usually when I have a match, she watches. She'll sit down with my mom or with her mom, and they watch it live. All right. Any more questions for Emma, you guys, before we end up closing this out? Boom. She always wants to say hi to you guys. She always wants to say hi to the chat. All right. I gotta start cooking dinner, and I gotta get to the gym. Oh, my arm's looking huge right now, guys. You see this? Would you like to take her to Turkey? One day. Let's see. Who's a bigger SpongeBob fan, you or your dad? Obviously,
I don't watch
me. I guess she doesn't watch SpongeBob.
I wasn't watching.
Oh yeah, her mom doesn't want her to watch SpongeBob. Like, so, you know what? It's not that important to me. It's not worth it. Okay. Well, we signed off. We're doing gripper. I'm going to the gym right now. We crushed the 3.5 last week. We crushed it. What do you guys think? The 4 is pointless. We can try it, but you guys want to see a 3.5 again? Or try the 4 and we'll just laugh and we'll just do the best we can. Bionic Dan Plexman, nice touch of show, Derek. Nothing better than family. Well, that's everything, man. That's everything. Push-ups. I was there when you closed it. East MLE legend. 3.5. All right. Push-ups. You guys. No, today's a pulling day at the gym. We're gonna be doing brachialis and hammer curls, thumb up and palm down stuff at the gym today. Gotta get ready for all that posting pressure. Oh my dad's here. Emma, open the door. My father's here. You guys want to meet my dad? I mean, this is random. Do you guys want to meet my dad? Does anybody want to meet my dad? He's here. I've never brought him on. Do you guys want to bring him in here real quick? He just walked in. You guys, you're gonna see where I get my size from. If I get him in here, you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see where I get the size from. You know. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. They want to meet you. No, just call on your knees. There's nowhere to crawl. You see?
Is this the hot seat?
Yeah, this is the hot seat. So this is the chat room right here, and they're going to be asking you questions. My dad's name is Jay, J-A-Y, Jay Smith.
Oh, my glasses.
Oh, you don't need it. You can barely read anyway. It's fine. I'll read it for you. No, my dad is not my height. My dad is, I don't know, what will you tell him?
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, he's about 5'10", 5'9", 5'10".
I'm 6 foot.
Stick around for that. Larry Lobster. Yeah, my dad met Larry. My dad knows all the people. We practice. My dad stays over there where my grandma lives, and so he's met everybody that's been out there. Everybody say hello, Mr. Smith. Howdy,
Everybody,
Mr. J.
Mr. Smith.
Bridget's laughing. She said 5'8". Bridget said 5'8".
I'm taller than her.
Yeah, show the farm, show the guns, Dad.
Yeah,
Look at that.
right.
That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
It's a-
Wait a minute, let me get mine up closer. I
uh,
taught him everything he knows.
yeah, if someone says they're 6 foot, means they're 5'1". Someone else said, "Can he close at 2?" I don't think so, guys. I don't know.
What, really?
I
Which
don't.
one's that? That one?
I only have a 2.5. I don't have a 2 here,
Oh,
but no, he won't be able to.
What's this one?
That's that's the noisy cricket. Everyone said yes. You guys have any questions for my dad? Derek is like, everyone said I was Milkman's kid because I'm tall and my dad was short. And you know, it's crazy when you guys look at our pictures when he was in like 3rd grade and I was in 3rd grade. We look like twins. It's really odd. Like I just grew differently, but we look the same as children, which is really weird.
It's healthy seed is what it is.
Yeah. Although my sister, I have a full-blooded sister, and she's 5'8" and skinny as a twig. So, I mean, I'm just randomly this big. My dad is 5'6". Jay, make him take you to Turkey.
Yeah, in his suitcase.
Yeah. Can Jay close the COC trainer? Yeah, you can close the trainer.
Which one's
the
that?
top one on the left.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You can close that. Yeah,
Come on,
see?
Give me another one.
Yeah,
Give me
you know,
another.
he's been turning wrenches and stuff forever. My dad's, among other
What's
things,
this one here?
mechanic. It's the same. It's just rusty.
Oh,
Same as the one you just did.
that one looks big.
Schmo says, Pops, your son is a great role model out there. He's a good dude.
Yes, he is.
Oh, there you go. Carolyn says, love you, Emma. So, well, I'm happy.
Glad to see you guys appreciate Derek, because hang on here. Don't shut me
Oh,
up.
man. Here we go.
He's been doing this forever now, over 10 years, and it's been his prime interest ever since he started doing it. He loves the sport. He loves all of you guys. You won't believe how he adjusts his lifestyle to fit these podcasts and everybody that's involved with arm wrestling. You'll never see anybody more dedicated in any other sport than what you're seeing right here. He's amazing. He's dedicated his life, and it's a true, honest dedication. He's not trying to make money. He's not trying to do anything. He's trying to teach more people how to do arm wrestling correct and build it as a bigger, better, stronger sport. And that's what he's all about. So in my book, that's pretty top notch. You don't see a lot of people with that kind of dedication. So you guys enjoy it. You're lucky to be involved with him. And so that's where we're at.
Oh, that's a lot. You don't have to say all that. That's he's just saying dad things. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We're already 13 minutes over the time. Oh, Sideline Star, thank you for the super chat, the $5 super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support, brother. Says much love to the Derek fam. Yes, my father and my daughter here hanging out. He's gonna hang out there while I run to the gym right now. Derek, don't cry, says Bridget. Nice to meet you, Jay. They said told you to tell me to do more push-ups. Proud Pop, you have a great son, Mr. Smith. This is why he's our favorite athlete. Genuinely wholesome. Thank you, Jay and Derek. King Otto says excellent testimonial there. Tech1 says likes for Pops. Apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Pops is a stand-up guy. Emiliano says that's really cool. Wish I had my dad. Sorry to hear about that, man. Father's Day is coming up, says Mark KDX writer. Hashtag dad. His dad's not short. He's average height or a little above. He's buttering you up for a ticket to Turkey. Schmo says, love to hear that. That was from the heart. Hashtag real talk. And Jay is the man. All right. Thank you, guys. We're gonna close this out right now. I mean, instead of the grippers, you guys got the dad experience. So you'll see him in the background, all the practice videos. You'll see him around, buzzing around in there and stuff. So that's my father. Either way, guys. Monday, we're gonna be doing the Pulse. If you guys haven't been watching it, check it out. I'm gonna try to get a guest, and it'll be on my channel. So you guys check that out. Next Wednesday we'll be back. I'm excited. I'm gonna get you guys a lot more content this week. You guys, if you're not members, please become members. I'm gonna be doing a lot more membership stuff, trying to give you guys the content you guys are paid for, basically, and give you guys some exclusive stuff. And maybe we'll go YouTube and chill at some point this week where we just watch videos together and hang out. If you guys haven't watched any of those, I have a lot of fun with it. But yeah. Anyway, I love you guys to death. Thank you for supporting me at all times. You guys have been amazing. And dude, we're gonna crush this dude. We're gonna crush this dude. I'm so excited to go to the gym right now. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.